Thrown on first down. Willis. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
9, ready, 18, run, cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Ready, go.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. This is from him. Try to point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Rio first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll throw this instead and try to catch him off guard. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he gets out of bounds as that fake spike pays off with a surprise first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They've got first down here from the 36. On play action, here's Shuck. Getting out to his left. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, Cade. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Shuck now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Desperados break the tie here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, Let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Desperados take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Okay,
Brief set of downs for him from the 31.
Cut 19. Cut. Come on.
Willis. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready?
Second down now, 7 to go.
Right here.
Willis now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield strip. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Achane running right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Willis to throw it. Here's a screen for Achane. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. It's a 14-7 game. More from this one right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Willis. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
7, press all 80. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that means first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
They put a receiver in motion left. They give here to the motion man. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shuck working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And they bring him down at the 70-yard line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Let's go now.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Flush down now to his left. Making the call himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Trying for it with Shuck. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Desperados now lead by 10. For the extra point, here's Smith. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Willis. Finds his back. Achan. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from San Diego in just a bit. All set to go now from the 35.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Broncos. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Willis looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. H.A. lost it, and it's picked up by the defense. And that return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing upfield and finding the running lane. That offense, I think, was honestly lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Desperados get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Desperados push their lead to 18. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Escapes the defender. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Dragon 60. 70 Timber. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Dolphins 17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Chuck now on first down. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Reach in again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Saker. And the Desperados take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need.
Has room down the left sideline. He's to the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Desperados pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. For the extra point, here's Smith. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Desperados push their lead to 18.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Gio checks on the extra point. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Desperados 35, Dolphins 24.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Rio de Janeiro first down.
On play action, here's Shunk. Bails out of the pocket quick. The right side, cut by Olave. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
Rio, first down. A gain of 14.
Now give, it's ETN headed left. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Chuck now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's ETN on first down. Solid block in there, brings him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Escapes the pocket. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Desperados make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Willis. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. This is Trujillo to try to point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Desperados 42, Dolphins 31.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for a Rio first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
You just get the play off. He put everything he had into this one. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jason Marshall. A Nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cut my team. Cut the Cowboy 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 Lions.
To throw, here's Willis. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Willis now, third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Robinson with the return. He lost the football. And this drive will start inside the 25.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
He's got a man left. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
First and 10 at the
Willis. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will...
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
49. Dolphins 38.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third-down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. He's got room to roam. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Chuck with a quick toss out wide. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Desperados make it a 3-score game in the fourth. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Desperados push their lead to 18.
Dolphins, 38.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
18, Rattler, 70, 30.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Throwing
line.
is Willis. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
79 Bronco. Let's go now. Ready,
3rd and long for him here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Throwing on first down, Willis. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
56. Dolphins, 45.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to pass it here. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Desperados have likely locked up the win right there. For the extra point, here's Smith. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Dragon, 19 type, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Buffalo 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
Here's Willis to the air. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Desperados take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Fails to find his running back. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Rio de Janeiro.
Pistol snap here to show. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Has it down close. He has the touchdown. The Desperados put up even more points in a win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. Well, that'll do it.